Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel Gypsy Cups. My name is Gayla. I will be doing your general love reading for November 2020. Remember, time is fluent, so if it doesn't resonate with you now, it might in the future. With that being said, let's go ahead and see what's in store for you today, Taurus. First thing I'm going to be pulling for you is the overall energy or message that is for Taurus for this reading. What is the overall energy message for Taurus for this reading? Taurus. Overall energy for Taurus. Well, I had the thinking man. Alright, let's keep going. What do we have for Taurus? Overall energy of the message for Taurus. Alright, we have the Angel of Strength. Okay, so for whatever reason, and woman holding a coin. So for whatever reason, Taurus, Spirit is saying that you have strength and you are being protected with strength, that you have the strength you need to handle whatever situation is before you. And the woman, the underlying energy, the woman holding a coin, has to do with a female energy that has something to do with your stability, security in the future. Somebody who's contemplating giving you their heart, giving you their love, and you've got this Angel of Strength over here. So there might be some things that you're going through where you feel, there's change, there's conflict, there's some kind of struggle, maybe competition. So you're going to have to be strong. Sorry, I thought I saw a card flipped over here. Whatever's going on is requiring you to use your strength, okay? And you have it, so, but there is some change happening. There it is, I thought. This joy was flipped over. And since I was searching for it and it decided to pop up and it's a good one, let's just go for it, okay? So if you maintain, your strength as you go through, and what tells me that it's changed is it's the number 5. So, that's about loss, it's about change, it's about conflict, it's about, what else could it be about? The unknown, okay? Perhaps there's been some damage done in some way, but what it's saying is regardless, there's joy in this, okay? So you just maintain your sense of strength, and at the end of this tunnel, the light is joy, okay? And all I'm saying is you're going to, by maintaining being strong, you'll find joy, okay? So I feel like as you go through this change, as you go through this time of uncertainty, just know that at the end of it, there's joy and there's recovery, there's healing, okay? So whatever it is that you're headed towards, you're currently surrounded with this energy. And destination, joy. And I always find joy to be more rewarding than, like, let's say, happiness. I feel like happiness is like a fleeting thing, where joy is like what maintains you, sustains you during the harder times of life. Okay? For Taurus, let's pull up some energy from the recent past. What's been going on in the recent past for Taurus? Recent past for Taurus. What's been happening? Recent past for Taurus, please. There's one. Adjustment. So there may be some things in life that you're having to adjust to, or you need to make adjustments in the past. You've had to make adjustments for. Things were changing, which is, you know, that 5 energy, changing times. The Aeon, so you basically in the recent past had to rise up out of some situation that brought you down, but you came back and stronger, better, faster, smarter than before. What else has been going on in the recent past for Taurus? Recent past, Taurus, please. One more. Okay. I'm going to take them both. All right. So yeah, there was some adjustment. You have the adjustment, the Aeon, which is the Phoenix rising up out of the ashes, the Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant. So it looks like, you know, you had a major crash that made you have to make some adjustments. It just pretty much changed your whole world. With this Ten of Swords, it was also the ending of a very painful situation that had been going on for quite some time. Perhaps even a long-term commitment that ended, okay? So you have been rising up from this situation, Taurus. And that very well could be why you've, you know, had to use your strength, had to call upon strength to get through this, because it does show that, you know, it was a very painful ending to something that perhaps was long term. But you learned a lot. You did learn a lot through that. What is happening right now is the Ten of Cups. So your present energy, we have the Ten of Cups. Possible connection in your life where you feel like this person could make you happy. Could be your happily ever after. However, you got 5 of Swords, so there might be some competition. There might be some internal conflict about this connection. Mental, you know, conflict. What else is the present energy? So it could be that, you know, you're... That's too many. A lot of Swords energy going on here. Up in your head a lot, possibly, Taurus. So tell me about what's happening in the present energy. Tell me more about that. Present energy for Taurus. Present situation for Taurus. Ooh, okay, so we have the 6 of Wands. And we have 3 of Pentacles. All right, so in the present energy, it shows that there is somebody that, with this Ten of Cups, that you look at as possibly being your happily ever after. However, you may either see that there is some competition, or you're kind of internally conflicted about this situation. But we do have the 6 of Wands as well, so you do see this as somebody that you could have happiness and success with. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, so that is like if you work together with this person. All right, so working as a team towards a common goal to build a foundation with this person. So these are all the things that are going on in the present energy. Perhaps you do view this person, as I said, you know, as like everything you could ever want. But there is something that is causing you to be conflicted about it. You're not sure if it's going to be successful, or if, you know, you're going to be able to work together but it does show that it is definitely a possibility. So let's see what's coming up in the near future for Taurus. What's coming up in the near future for my Taurus? Whew. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups. All right, so a huge, big cup of love. From somebody who's very, very wise when it comes to emotions and matters of the heart. All right, so that energy is presenting itself in your near future. What else do we have for Taurus in the near future? What else? Taurus near future. Well. I love it. All right, so we have the Fool. Oh, I'm sorry, the Sun and the Fool. All right, and the Queen of Cups. So this is your near future energy. There is somebody that, perhaps a feminine energy, that has a very deep love, that's very knowledgeable about love, very wise when it comes to emotions. This person is going to bring you happiness like you've never known. This connection, this situation, and you're uncertain, but you're going to be willing to finally take that risk, take that leap of faith. Okay, so there's been, in the current energy, you're like conflicted about, is this going to be successful? Are we going to be able to work together? You already know that this person would be emotionally fulfilling to you, that this would bring happiness to you, but you have some doubts going on over here about how it's going to work out. How are we going to make this work? How's it going to be successful? And the future energy is telling you, don't worry, because this energy coming at you, she has it under control, or he. It could be a man as well. And they are going to bring you, this is going to be extremely one of the happiest connections of your life. It's also going to bring you clarity, and it's going to make you want to take that risk, take that leap, start that brand new journey, even though you don't know all the details. You don't know if it's going to be successful. You don't know if you're going to be able to work together. Something inside you does. And I'm telling you, it's going to make you happy. So, yeah. This is saying you're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to want to take that leap of faith. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is long-term strategy, stability, commitment, being very grounded, very solid offer. All right? So looking good for you, Taurus. Looking very good for you. After all this coming out of this energy of, having to adjust to a major ending in your life that perhaps was something that lasted quite a while. And I think, you waited, you've had a lot to go through, and now here it comes again. Like, is this really real? Is this really going to work for me? You have some doubt, you have some conflict about that, but, your immediate future coming up here saying there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Okay. And we got the Queen of Swords. So we have the Queen of Cups and this Queen of Swords. This is somebody who can balance out their head and their heart. All right, so somebody who's able to make decisions based on clarity. This is not just like some dreamy kind of love. This is real stuff. And she's not going to put up with anything but truth and clarity and, using your head along with your emotions. She's the perfect balance of emotion and mental thoughts and emotions are quite balanced. Tell me more about the Sun card, as if we need any clarification on the Sun. The sun does it by itself, right? This is going to be one of the most beautiful, happiest connections, fulfilling, bright, warm, loving connections you've ever known. Tell me more about the sun. It's coming at you, Taurus. This beautiful, beautiful energy here coming at you. All right, so again, we get another Queen of Pentacles. This energy has it all, right? This energy has it all. We have the Sword, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is telling me this person is very balanced in all areas. They are a secure, solid individual, very deeply loving and emotionally nurturing person, but they're very intelligent, right? Very intelligent. They make you happy, and you feel a very strong connection. This is your lover, okay? You're very connected. The divine is bringing you together. Tell me about the Fool. This is you saying, let's do this. I'm ready to go for it. Taking a risk. Starting a new journey with this person. Tell me more about the Fool. This is beautiful, beautiful. Coming up in the future for you, Taurus. Tell me about the Fool. So even, if you're male or female, it does not matter. This could be your energy if you're female. You have all this, intelligence, emotional maturity, security, stability, and that's what you're bringing to the table. Or if you're a male, this female is coming into your life, bringing this to the table. Regardless, the two of you are in love and deliriously happy and ready to begin this new adventure. So tell me more about this Fool. And that's what it feels like. It feels like a new adventure. Something completely different than what you've had. Yes, a new commitment, like here you are at the top. This ending here, this Hierophant, it's the ending of a long-term commitment. And here is the beginning of a long-term commitment. So you end a long-term commitment. You go through this phase of, putting that aside, laying that pain and suffering to rest, rising up out of the ashes like a beautiful phoenix. You've got all this strength. This is joy. This is this joy right here, okay? So that is what you have been preparing for. And you have a little doubt, a little worry, a little stress, maybe a little, conflict in your mind here. But everything else here is telling me this is going to be one of the most beautiful, successful, joyful connections you've ever known in life. And you are taking a leap of faith towards a long-term commitment, period. Taurus, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And at the bottom, it's the Magician. You can make this and create this any way you want. Either you are manifesting this, your person is manifesting this, or both. But this is divinely guided. It's beautiful. I'm so happy for you, Taurus. All right, one piece of advice here from angels and ancestors as we wrap up Taurus here. What do you have for Taurus? Besides joy and happiness, stability, love, what's coming up? Oop, too much. What advice do you have for Taurus as they move forward with this? It's one of the best readings I've done all day, Taurus. What advice do you have for Taurus as they move ahead? No, just one. What advice do you have for Taurus, please? Taurus. Okay, take them both. So we have spring. See your seeds grow. All right, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here in your coming immediate future. Things just growing and blossoming. Uh, so yeah, like putting in this work, um, this effort to work together. Uh, and maybe in the spring is when you start to see this near future long-term joyful commitment come through. Um, Make plans and focus. That's your other piece of advice. So spring, see your seeds grow. So I think in the spring you might start to see this manifest, right? And then make plans and focus. That's all about being a Taurus, right? You're always making plans. You're always focused. You always have a strategy. Um, Working towards your pinnacles, right? By the way, Taurus, you are Hierophant. That is your card, and you've come up twice. So I feel this is very meaningful, maybe to many of you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hunter. So track down your fears and desires. So both of those are important. You need to find your fears so you can put those to rest. You can handle those. You can face them. You can deal with them. And your desires so you can go after what it is that you passionately want. All right. And one last piece of advice from Animal Spirit for Taurus. What do you have from Animal Spirit for Taurus, please? Yeah. So we have Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. Okay? And you will, because that's what the Queen of Swords is about. Truth and clarity. See, she's cutting those clouds out of the way. She wants to see what's going on. Also, the Sun is about gaining clarity. Okay? So, as you move to the end of this reading, you're going to have great clarity. No, Taurus, as you continue to move through this situation, things are going to become clearer and clearer and clearer to you. Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. Absolutely believe in yourself, because you are headed towards one of the most amazing connections, commitments for long term that you've ever had. So that's exciting. And I hope you got something out of this, Taurus. Until the next time, take good care.